ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the University of Huddersfield Students' Union election results night. My name is Matt Mills. I'm the Chief Executive of the Students' Union here. First of all, I'd like to extend my thanks to the students who have voted in the elections. Last year's turnout was 2,134, and this year's turnout was 3,579 votes. That's a fit. That means from 3 years ago we had a turnout of 7%, last year we had a turnout of 9.5%, and this year it's 15.6%. So a tremendous testament to everybody, all the campaigners. But as well as the students that have voted in this, I'd actually like to extend my thanks to the candidates and the supporters in the election. When you take on being a candidate in an election, it's a big risk. It's a big risk of people judging you, it's a risk of losing, but most of all, it's a risk of actually winning and taking on those responsibilities. So thank you very much to all those candidates. Okay, we're going to move on to the first set of results, which is NUS conference delegates. So we can see the candidates there. If John, you can bring up the next slide for me. Okay. Okay, a bit of hush, please. Right, NUS conference delegates. Suhail Asfar received 368 votes. These are final count. James Allison, 166 votes. Stephen Brown, 289 votes. Simon Hayward, 167 votes. Rebecca Hurst, 181 votes, and Steve Smith, 192 votes. So the results of those are the next slide. So all those candidates were elected. So congratulations, you'll be going to Newcastle in a handful of weeks' time. Should we move on to the next one? Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on to the next election as well, and that's Union Councillors. So Union Councillor results. Okay, the candidates in this were Alzia Azahar, received 214 votes. Taiba Dar received 259 votes. Laura McIntyre, 372 votes. Mihalis Santanas received 254 votes. And Steve Smith received 364 votes, and Ron reopened nominations at the final transfer received 63 votes. So the results on that election are as follows. The winners are in front of Alzia Al-Zahara, Mihalis Santanas, Laura McIntyre, Steve Smith, and Tabia Dar. So congratulations to those. We'll be back in a few moments with the next results. Okay, we're back now. Okay, the next result is Union Council Chair. The candidates in this election were Stephen Brown. So we're going to go to the results in this. So can the next slide up? So Stephen Brown received 1,029 votes. Okay. Stephen, calm down. Stephen, calm down. And Ron received 135 votes. So the Stephen Brown was duly elected in that round. We're going to move straight to the next set of elections. Okay, University Campus Barnsley had a number of posts, of which candidates were Matt Winning, Vijay Batada, and bear with me, Miles Lunny, thank you. Okay, so if we go to the results for each of these posts, so activities and events, there was Miles Lunny standing. The quota was 38 votes. Miles Lunny received 75 votes. Ron received 2 votes. So Miles Lunny is duly elected. So congratulations, Miles. Okay, campaigns and communication at UCB, University Campus Barnsley. Vijay Bhutada received 76 votes, and Ron received 2 votes. So Vijay, congratulations, you've been elected. And finally at UCB, Matt Winning, a quota of 38.5. Matt received 77 votes. Ron received no votes. So Matt Winning is duly elected. Okay, and we're going to have a look at the next set of results from University Campus Oldham. So there were a number of candidates: Fernando Lani, Nibras Ahmed, Shah Islam, Sean Bennett, and Stephen Ferguson. So in this set of elections, UCO activities and events results: Sean Bennett received 31 votes. Ron received 2 votes. So Sean Bennett is duly elected to UCO representation and welfare. Okay, representation and welfare at UCO is Stephen Ferguson. Stephen received 35 votes, and Ron the Rabbit received 4 votes. So Stephen Ferguson is duly elected. Okay, so the campaigns and communication role at University Campus Oldham was Nibras Ahmed. Nibras received 34 votes. Ron, reopen nominations, received 6 votes. So Nibras was duly elected. So congratulations, Nibras. Okay, University Campus Oldham chair contested election for us here. Fernando Lani received 59 votes. Shah Islam received 85 votes, so Shah is duly elected into that post, with Ron the Rabbit receiving 2 votes. So that's the lineup of winners at University Campus Oldham, and we'll be back with you with a few more results in a few moments. Okay, thank you very much. We're back to the newspaper editor results. After this set of results, we'll be taking a brief pause, and then we'll move into the sabbatical posts. So newspaper editor election results, candidate was Susan Cashier. So the votes cast in this election: Susan Cashier received 1,026 votes, and Ron received 104 votes. So Susan Cashier is duly elected to be newspaper editor for the year ahead. So congratulations, Susan. Okay, we're next up is the first sabbatical position. So VP Education, 2 candidates, Shahid Bashir and Andy Blunt. Okay, if we go on the next screen up. Okay, the quota for this election is 1,210.5 votes. Okay, first result, Shahid Bashir received 1,097 votes. Okay, Andrew Blunt received 1,293 votes. Ron, 31 votes. Okay. So Andrew Blunt is duly elected. Well done, Andrew. Okay, next up, VP Communications and Democracy. two candidates in this election, Kieran Elsby and Numan Saeed. So, okay, if you have a look, the quota in this election was 1,361.5. Okay, Numan Saeed received 1,078 votes. And Kieran Elsby received 1,609 votes. Ron received 36 votes, and that means that Kieran Elsby is duly elected. Good evening. Okay, welfare and equalities. There were five candidates in this election. I'll run through each of those in a moment with the results. But as I'm reading through the results, please bear in mind there'll be a round of transfers. There'll be a first set of election results, then some candidates are likely to be eliminated, and then they will get to the final results. There'll be two rounds in this election. Okay, so if we can get the results up for the first round, please. Okay, Dale Chandler received in the first round 180 votes. Dylan Manchichi in the first round received 170 votes. Romain Murray in the first round received 1,104 votes. That's 1,104 votes. Yasmin Mohammed in the first round received 1,006 votes. Okay, Katie Ribchester received 113 votes, and Ron received 11 votes. So, at that stage, a number of the candidates were eliminated because they couldn't go above the other candidates. So Katie was eliminated. Dylan was eliminated, and Dale was eliminated. So what happens then is all their votes were transferred, so their second preference was transferred. So the results of the second round, Romain Murray received 1,235 votes, and Yasmin Mohammed received 1,060 votes. So Romain Murray is elected. Congratulations, Romain. Okay, the last election before we get to the presidential one is the VP Student Activities. Once again in this election there are 5 candidates, and we will have a second round of transfers. So if we can move on to the results slide. Okay, if you look in the top corner, the quota of this election was 1,368.5 votes. So, in the first round, Wasim Gould received 1,004 votes. Mark Anderson received 249 votes. Michael Contu received 168 votes. Daniel Dunn received 1,065 votes. It's 1,065 votes. Sean Simpson received 228 votes. And Ron received 23 votes. As in the last election, we're going to say bye-bye to a few candidates that are eliminated. So we say farewell to Ron the Rabbit, Michael, Sean, and Mark. Okay, you see at the bottom there, all their transferable, all their votes were then transferred to the next round. So we're down to 2 candidates. Wasim Gul received at this stage 1,057 votes. Okay. And Daniel Dunn received 1,264 votes. So Daniel Dunn is duly elected. Okay. Are you sure you're ready for this now? Yeah, right. Okay. Right. We've got a little bit of hush, please. Okay. 2 candidates in this election, Matt Christie and Sahel Asfar. We're going to have a look at the results. Okay. If you can see at the top corner, the quota is 1,368.5 votes. Okay, so results in the following order. Sahel Asfar received 1,119. Okay, and Matt Christie received 1,784 votes. So the winner is Matt Christie.